Okay, welcome. Well done to making it to module 2. We're going to be focusing on organization and time management. And I think mindset is a really strong way to start. And for some people, that's the kind of the kickoff where they kick into gear and realize, right, this is what I've been doing wrong. This is what I'm going to do differently. And then they kind of motor on from there. For other people, this is the turning point. Organization and time management. If you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling anxious, getting organized and managing your time effectively can make a massive difference. Okay, so if that's you, overwhelmed, anxious about schoolwork, this is going to be the time where you're going to step up and realize, okay, I'm going to make some changes and things are going to get better. I promise you. Okay, so today in this video, we're going to start looking at folders. And this is it's not mandatory again. Everything we're going to talk about in organisation and time management is not mandatory, because one thing I've learned over my years working with young people is that everyone's different. Folders might work for you, but not for the person sitting next to you. So it's about finding what works for you. So over these next few videos, I've got some of the most effective ways that people have been organised and manage their time. And it's up to you to decide what you're going to try, what you're going to stick with, and what works for you. Okay, I'm not going to be prescriptive. It's up to you to find your way through it and decide what's going to work. At the end of it, there is an assignment where I want to see which techniques you've applied and how you're using them, just so I can be sure that you have taken some action, basically. So there we go. Let's talk folders. Now, folders can be incredibly powerful, not only physically for organising your work, but also mentally. So when you're physically organised, your brain is also organised as well. You're compartmentalising the information you've got in your head. You're storing it in a logical way, in a way that makes sense to you. So my first recommendation, get hold of some ring binders. Get hold of these beautiful dividers, label them up with different units or headings from your courses, and organise, okay? You'll feel so much better when things are nice and neatly organised, honestly, believe me. If you're doing your GCSEs, you've probably got, I don't know, 9, 10, 11 different subjects. It's not going to be practical to have 9, 10, 11 different folders. But certainly identify your key subjects you want to do well on, subjects you take a lot of notes, and get them organised, get them in folders. If you're doing A-levels, 3 or 4 subjects, it should be fairly straightforward. 3 or 4 folders, get them organised, get the dividers, get the plastic pockets, and you'll feel like $1 million, believe me. Once you've got everything in line and in order, it feels good. So try it, think about it. The alternative, I mean, for some people this works, okay? I'm not knocking it. I think when I joined teaching, I was like this. I was chaotic. I didn't use a planner. I just bumbled through life, I think. But after a few years, I realised that was unsustainable, and I really got myself organised. I made to-do lists, I created spreadsheets, I used planners. I got my stuff together. I'm not saying I'm not perfect. I've never been perfect. I never will be perfect. But if this works for you, fine. Don't change, okay? But if you want to do better, consider changing. Consider condensing all of this into one of these, okay? And it will feel better. Your family will stop nagging at you for having a messy bedroom and everything. Get organised, get it all together. And remember, everything comes back to action creates change. If you want to change, if you want to do better, and you're currently doing this, change. Okay? Change, and you will take that next step towards achieving those long-term goals that you've been looking at already. Okay? So first thing to try, get organised, get a folder, get everything in dividers, label them up, and you'll feel good. Okay? Good luck with that one.